Okay, well, I just blew the printer's nose for it. Lovely. Hello, chaps. It is again time for a quick bite. Quick to make in one retro take. And today, I'm talking about my Amstrad PCW printer, no less. This little chap has a bit of a fault. I'm going to show you in a second. But by now, you've hopefully seen the video I made about microtext. Before making this video, I want to print out this actual document that I wrote in 1987 when I beta tested microtext, or beta texted microtest, not knowing that 40 years later I'd be making videos about repairing the printer that I want to print that with for a YouTube video. YouTube didn't even exist then. What a world we're living in. Anyway, let me show you the fault and then we'll hopefully repair it. So I'm going to press P to print. Let's see, it might take a second. It's having a lot of trouble returning to the left. Yeah, that's just giving me a headache. We can't deal with that. But this is not carriage returning to the left. Incidentally, this is a brand new ribbon. And the fun thing is, it shares the same ribbon as my Seikosha SP1200 AI. This is the original printer model that I had with my Amiga back in the day. This is my A1200 Maxi. And I was sending letters out all the time, printed on this, and didn't see why, really. So that's what we want out of the good old Amstrad printer. It must be the same printer mechanism inside. I did buy a little few too many of those ribbons, but they came in a pack of 6 or nothing. I think they're newly produced, so that's kind of cool. And glow in the dark, apparently. And if you aren't aware, the nice thing about these is the whole thing was integrated. The computer was in the monitor, the printer plugged in the back of the monitor. It didn't even have a power button. It's just when you turn on the monitor, the whole thing comes on. And it's Alan Sugar, Sir Alan, or as I like to call him, Sugar. Hey, Sugar. He was just a genius in that respect. And we loved the simplicity of this thing. And I want to use it a bit more. I'm thinking of making a video where I basically do everyday things, but only using 80s and 90s tech. So this will be fantastic for, writing there's a complaint letter I need to write to the Highways Agency, for example. So that kind of thing. I'm going to give it a general clean to begin with. The important thing is in here. Alright, I've been waiting to do this for a good couple of years, I think. So what I want to do, see these Phillips screws here, they're going to enable me to get into the mechanism here. See if anything on the motor is broken, or actually, thinking out loud, I do want to see if just cleaning this might have some effect. Reports online do say that cleaning it up can actually just fix the whole thing. So it's got the old grease kind of cooked on there. So let's just see. Let's see what happens. Let's make it nice and damp. This is isopropyl alcohol, my go-to cleaning thing. It's just works on everything, basically. It's kind of magical. And the question is, do they let you go in and under? They do. Look at that. See? Told you. Alan Sugar. Genius. So, try and pull that up and around. I do edit out a few swear words in my public videos, as you notice. Anyway, we got there. So now we can go back and forth with that nice alcoholic tissue. some sort of corrosion. That being the case, I will grab the contact cleaner, because that can help a little bit with corrosion. It's made by WD-40, and if you didn't know, if you do have any old printer ribbons like this, ink-based one, you can spray them with WD-40 and they actually come back to life. Alright, let's pull that through. So all we weren't able to do was underneath that end there. I actually do suspect the issue's more on the right hand side of the shaft. Hate it when that happens. But yeah, so there you go, that's what we've got off there. Nice. Feels pretty nice now, actually. Given how smoothly that moves, while I see it, this bar here needs cleaning as well. So let's give that a bit of love. I'm really gonna show it how loved it is by getting a whole new tissue for that piece. For that. True love. Don't inhale the alcohol, by the way, or you'll get drunk. Okay. Get under there again. This is years of mucus. What even is that? Why is it that colour? I'm colourblind, so if that's not what I just described, don't worry about it. But my basic point is, that's disgusting. Yeah. Okay, well, I just blew the printer's nose for it. Lovely. And from its blowing its nose to its underside and its undercarriage, and from high 8 to about as high tech as you could probably get. Speaking of its undercarriage, what I mean by that is, I do wonder what PCB is inside there. I did find this on Fleabay, of course, and there it is, the control board, along with the controller chip. Be one of those guys there. But yeah, beautiful thing, isn't it? Always lovely to see. And if you want to create your own PCB like this, I do of course recommend PCBWay. They make, of course, great PCBs starting from just $5. Because as we all know, PCB stands for Personal Computer Bird Processor. Or maybe it's Perifractic Can't Whistle. Let's do the roller as well. Look at that. That's satisfying, isn't it? See that alcohol drying there? So, clean, clean, clean. This is really going to help the paper grip. They do actually, they sell a roller renewing liquid, which I guess just eats away a little bit of the top layer of surface of the roller and gives it a more grippy, sticky, kind of reveals that second new layer. It's kind of what we're doing here. This IPA, it will, it'll eat away ink, and that's probably a lot of what we're seeing. It's just, although it is good just to roll it through as well, isn't it? Because it's cleaning the plate underneath. What we have to do is re-grease or re-oil this bar. Got a couple of options. We could go with lithium grease, which I've got here. Straighten you up. Are you drunk? Lithium grease, or could go with machine oil. I think machine oil, because it doesn't look greased. I will maybe grease the cog. That's interesting. The cog turns the same way, even if you pull the thing the other way. Never seen that before. So we'll grease the cog, and then we will oil the bar. Then we'll set the bar for all future repairs. So I'm just going to plonk that on the teeth. Let me zoom you in. That's why it's not working, isn't it? There it goes. What I don't like doing is putting the grease places that your fingers are going to go, because it just ends up getting everywhere. But somewhere like this, it's much less problematic. And then you can see I'm just spreading it all around like that. It's squeaking because the bar isn't oiled, so let's try oiling our bar now. Here, there, and everywhere. Oh yeah. Do the same coming back. It does also protect it from future rusting, of course. Gives it a nice coating. And let's go plug it in and see if this shoots back to home without any hassle. Fingers crossed. Okay, so I've plugged it back in at the back. And all I have to do is turn on the computer and we're going to see if we have succeeded or failed. Let's try. Holy moly, it's looking promising, guys. That's cool, isn't it? It's really smooth. Now, just full disclosure, one problem is because I've write protected my childhood disk for very good reasons. This write protected send to drive M. I'll say yes. M is memory, so it's just loading this into RAM instead. That's what we want. But I actually should print it like I originally formatted it, so we get the actual document that I sent to them. I say sent. Of course, I didn't send it. I knocked on the door upstairs. Actually, I seem to remember he came downstairs to my room and knocked on the door, and I gave him this. But yes, let's see what happens. So to print, it seems to have to go through the whole document. I think it's loading it into the printer's memory. Thinking, more thinking. Even more thinking. Right, that's the end. 89%. Oh, I forgot to put the ribbon in. Hold on. Oh, is it you or what? Hang on. Okay, that was a rookie mistake if ever I've made one, wasn't it? Look at this. Let me make it a bit brighter in here. Hold on. Hey, turn on the filming lamps. Maybe you can see a bit better now. Yeah. So look at that. So now we understand as well why it was formatted with so many spaces. It's because I wrote it as a wide print document. For unknown reasons, maybe I like that font, and that's why it's printing like that. So I'm going to start again with a new sheet and I'll show you the finished document. But yay, we fixed it. All right. And there it is, my finished printout. Pretty much perfect. New ribbon, cleaned up and lubed shaft. You know what I mean? And still the same rating. What would you rate this video? Hopefully also around 89%. Thanks for watching and thanks for all your support. Cheerio.
One man can make a difference, Perry. For one woman. Or dog. The Fractics. Lone curators in a vintage world. The world of retro recipes.